Well, after one of the closest Player of the Week polls we have ever had, this week, well, not so close. Harrisonburg's Michael Holmes dominated Rockbridge County last Friday, racking up 288 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. Holmes finished with 42% of our vote this week. That is double this week's second-place winner. Holmes and his Harrisonburg teammates were back on the practice field this afternoon, getting ready for Friday's game with R.E. Lee. It's a matchup of reigning district champs, and it's a game Harrisonburg lost last year.
Well, last year we made mistakes, and this year we made plenty of mistakes in our last ball game. We need to correct those and make sure that we're not getting the penalties that we got in the last game.
The Leemen are coming off their last second win at draft last Friday. Lee and the Streaks, just one of our 3 End Zone Game of the Week nominees for this Friday. Log on to the End Zone page of WHSV.com to see the others, then vote for your pick.
I'll be like Serena. I'll be fined money, for that, but I won't be using the same language she did.
Yeah, that is probably the only time you'll hear Mickey Matthews compare himself to Serena Williams. He was sharing his feelings on the officiating in Saturday's overtime loss at Maryland. The Dukes rotated quarterbacks in Saturday's loss. Matthews said today that rotation will continue in this week's home opener against VMI. Junior Drew Dudzik got his first start and most of the playing time in the Maryland game. But Matthews said today his staff should have done a better job of putting freshman Justin Thorpe on the field. Saturday's loss to Maryland, cost the Dukes one spot in this week's Sports Network's FCS poll. They were 6th a week ago. Now they are number 7. Now the latest coaches poll has not yet been released. VMI comes to the Berg this Saturday, but Mickey Matthews says he's more concerned about the team in purple and gold.
We just need to worry about James. I met with the staffs this morning. We reviewed the Maryland tape one more time. We just need to get better at what we're doing, because we made a lot of mistakes up there Saturday night. Now, it's a very winnable game. Should have been won by us if we had not made so many mistakes.
Algro has been 0-2 just once before in his time at UVA. That was back in 2002 when his Cavaliers followed those back-to-back losses with 6 straight wins. The time will tell if Grove's team can make a similar run this year, but Grove sounds like a guy who is looking for answers.
We all want to do better. Right? Not what we had in mind. We all want to do better, and we're going to stick together to do that, continue to grind it out, and keep asking ourselves the question, which we do basically every day of the year, what else can we do to get the results that we want?
Well, after rotating 3 quarterbacks against William & Mary, Gross stuck with Jameel Sewell against TCU. Sewell ran for 78 yards and threw for a pair of touchdown passes, but he also threw his 4th interception in just 2 games this season. Vic Hall was only used as a holder on Saturday because of a hip problem, so UVA and JMU are both still unsettled at quarterback, but whose situation is worse? Cast your vote on the new JMU Sports page of WHSV.com. And that JMU Sports page, your source for all things JMU, not just football, basketball, baseball, softball, soccer, everything.
All right.
Okay, guys.
Thanks, Damon.
Stay with us.